There was a period when the name Crocs was used to refer to pricey crocodile leather shoes. Nowadays, however, it is connected with a completely distinct sort of shoe, built for both children and adults. Crocs were originally intended to be boat shoes by Lyndon Duke Harrison and George Boedecker Jr. in 2001. The first Croc shoe was launched at the Fort Lauderdale Boat Show in Florida, despite being dubbed as the Ugly. There were only 200 pairs available to purchase at the time, and they were all gone. Now the designers have sold over 300 million units all across the world. Let's look at Crocs' fascinating history and where it is now. Crozlite, a kind of foam resin, was first used to create Crocs. It was supplied by a company called Foam Creations, who also worked with the creators of Crocs to create their first pair of shoes. After that, in 2004, Crocs acquired Foam Creations, giving them exclusive rights to Crozlite. It got praise from numerous podiatrists in addition to being comfortable to wear and a new trend in fashion. The reason was that the foam kind was such that it would conform to the wearer's feet and provide utmost comfort even to those who had injuries or mild foot discomfort of any kind. In 2007, the Crocs brand became a trademark, and today the company has been registered in over 80 different countries in the world. In addition, it expanded the use of its trademark for items outside of footwear, including sunglasses, watches, bags, knee cushions, etc. Safety and health. Several health-related organizations have recommended Crocs throughout the years. For instance, the American Podiatric Medical Association certified the design and overall footwear product in 2009, after the U.S. Ergonomics Corporation did so in 2005. Also, the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services of the United States government recognized Crocs in 2008 because they helped people with diabetic injuries. Foot-related injuries tended to go down when people wore Crocs. Crocs' influence. Throughout the first few years, opinions on Crocs were divided. Some people thought it was a new trend in fashion, while others didn't think anyone would take them seriously. The reality was that they were taken seriously by the world, especially the fashion business, and many celebrities could be seen regularly wearing them. Crocs had been able to capture a sizable client segment globally, starting in 2006 effectively, and it was going to remain there for a very long time. President George Bush was seen wearing Crocs at the time due to the footwear's extreme popularity. In 2009, First Lady Michelle Obama was seen walking about with her daughter wearing Crocs. Crocs were listed as one of the worst inventions ever made by Maxim and Times Magazine, respectively, in their lists of the worst things to happen to men in 2007. Despite the criticism, there was nothing that could stop Crocs. Even now, it is still there and still has value. Despite being ugly, Crocs have become very influential and have also gained some celebrity approval from the likes of Ariana Grande, rapper Post Malone, and singer Bad Bunny. These figures have collaborated with Crocs to design some of their shoes, most of which sold very fast. Counterfeits. Crocs are now available everywhere in the globe, which has seen the rise of fake ones too. Crocs had complained in 2006 that certain companies were replicating its shoes and violating their intellectual property rights. The moniker Croc-offs was used for advertising the shoes. In response, the Federal Circuit Court of Appeals of the United States ruled that Crocs' design patent rights were definitely violated. The quality was a factor, in addition to design patents. Fake Crocs that were marketed were of inferior quality and were manufactured with unfriendly to the environment plastic. Crocs today. The fashion business was undergoing a dramatic change in 2006. Everything that caught the eye of a fashion designer was regarded as a fashion wonder. Despite how crazy the fashion industry was at the time, Crocs was never able to get their favor. Yet, there was a justification for it. Crocs have always been designed with comfort in mind. People have long been looking at it from an entirely different perspective. It wasn't intended to surprise the fashion industry, even if it did. When well-known individuals like Michelle Obama and George Bush were caught wearing them, the true popularity race began. Crocs' only goal was to provide consumers the best possible comfort. That is the sole justification for why healthcare professionals wear them during their all-day shifts at hospitals. They wouldn't get weary wearing them. They seemed to be wearing nothing at all. Whichever perspective you choose, Crocs served their function each time you wore them. Just for that reason, it sold more than 300 million pairs worldwide. The mix of comfort, low price point, and celebrity fans has landed the ugly cool footwear in an increasing number of shoe closets. Its iconic clog is an Amazon bestseller, and the firm has dodged the curse of the pandemic darling, boosting sales even after a COVID lockdown-related increase. Following the growth in popularity thanks to the pandemic, Crocs as a company has had an appreciating value in terms of shares. In November 2021, the company reached an all-time high of $180 per stock. For instance, the company projected revenue of $935 million in the fourth quarter of 2021, which was a 60% increase year over year, selling over 100 million shoes worldwide annually in over 85 countries. Did you know that Crocs is one of the biggest footwear companies, bigger than even some famous sportswear companies? In September 2021, Crocs Inc. said that it expected sales to be more than $5 billion by 2026. Crocs Inc. agreed to buy Hey Dude's privately held footwear business in December last year. The transaction was worth $2.5 billion, bringing the company one step closer to its goal. And that's the story of Crocs and how it went from being ugly to selling millions of shoe pairs. What are your opinions about Crocs? Are they classy or are they ugly? Let us know in the comments section below. Until the next one, peace.